Good morning. Tuesday morning, 7:23 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. It's June 7th, 2022. So I happen to have this Jordan Skinny Syrups Lemon Elderflower. And I usually use it with something like sparkling water. And I thought, you know, I read the label and it says use it in tea. And I thought the Shanghai Lungo that Nespresso makes has a tea-like flavor, tea-like taste. You know, it's not very intense or anything. And I thought, why don't I put some of this syrup into it? And I've got a nice big cup because if it doesn't taste good as hot coffee, I'll throw some ice into it and that might rescue it. So let me get my Pixie machine heating up here, and I'll go ahead and brew the espresso, and then I'll put in just a tad of this Lemon Elderflower syrup. What's elderflower? I don't know. I see pictures of lemons here. Well, and then there's flowers. There's lemon flowers and there's other flowers. I guess those other flowers are elderflowers. Okay, we're heated up here. So let's go ahead and we will, I always say brew. Actually, it's extracting the espresso. And let me smell. I need to remember to plant my nose over the espresso when it's, you know, extracting, so I can get a sense of the odor. You know, yesterday I made 3 cups of espresso because I was comparing 3 different kinds. And what I did, I didn't want to, let me show you, I didn't want to drink 3 of them because it was going to be too much caffeine. So I took one of these saucers and I just put it over the little cup that I had one of the espressos in. Later in the day, I decided I'd make iced coffee with it. I took the lid off and oh my goodness, the aroma was really strong and it was really good. And I remembered that in the you know, that coffee taster's sensory lexicon, that the things that you're supposed to sniff to compare the coffee notes to, it always says, you know, like 1 ounce plastic cup of whatever covered. And I understand now because all the molecules and stuff that are rising up from whatever it is you have in your cup, like the coffee, for example, they're all being trapped in there. So when you open it up, you're going to get a much stronger odor or aroma. Of course, this is exactly the reason why you don't want to cover up the coffee that you're drinking, because when you're drinking it, you want all those molecules to rise up into your nose so you can enhance your taste and smelling experience of that coffee. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Okay, so let me give this a tiny taste, very tiny, because we only have a tiny amount. Now this, it tastes a little stronger to me than I remember it, but it's pretty weak. Okay, so just gonna add a tiny amount and I'll give it a swirl around. So this is Nespresso Shanghai Lungo and Lemon Elderflower syrup. Let me get some ice, okay? I'm gonna get some ice here and try putting that into it because it's something. I'm not quite sure what, but definitely something. Let me break these up. Otherwise, they're just going to stand like a shoulder, a shoulder. I'm looking at my shoulder. Like a soldier inside of this cup. Okay, there's a couple of ice cubes. Yeah, let me put in the other two. Get it icy. Now, I don't really care for this very much. You know, most coffees I can find something good about them. This one, not so much. All right, but I'll experiment with different ways of drinking it. Okay, so now it's still a little bit warm. Okay, now I'll give it a try. You know, it's funny. I'll put a little more of this in. When you have something iced, and I didn't really realize this before, but I like hot coffee. I'm not sure why I like it. You know, I'm accustomed to it. When I drink it, I don't know. I guess I just have certain expectations. And they're usually met by most hot coffees. Some I like more, some I like less. But when you go ahead and ice something down, you know what it's like. Here, I was going to make coffee with ginger ale, my own idea, but I didn't. I didn't do it, obviously, because don't know about that. But I may try it one of these mornings. So it's like if you have a bottle of soda, you know, carbonated beverage, and you drink it at room temperature, and very often it does not taste near as good as if you go ahead and put some ice in it, right? It's kind of the same thing with this. This actually is very tasty. I'm surprised. I genuinely am surprised. So why do I make these crazy coffee drinks sometimes, especially some of the ones that are iced? Well, with the summer coming, you know, sometimes we have functions to go to, or, you know, we need to bring something, or we're having people over, or just having, you know, a guest or somebody in our household that we want to make something special and fun for. And these are those kind of things, you know? It's almost like when people make a, you know, oh, there's a baby shower and we're going to make punch, and we'll get orange juice and put in ginger ale and put in a big lump of, you know, lime sherbet or something, or pineapple sherbet. You know, they combine things together that you wouldn't normally, when you're just sitting at home, combine together, right? So these can be sort of special drinks, but I'm going to put, can this stand a little more ice? Oh, it's just so good the way it is. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to extract another capsule into this cup. I'm going to put in more ice. I'm going to put in more lemon elderflower syrup because, golly, it tastes good. It really does. Hey, I have made a discovery. Listen, I hope that you have a really good day, that you're open to new things, that you have a growth mentality, and that you discover something new today, whether it's out there or in here.